The special thing of the wetlands and the Colchic forest is that they are very species rich. This has to do with the fact that they are close to the Black Sea and to the mountains. And in the history of time, there have been very cold periods on Earth, the so-called ice ages, when the mammoths were running around. And in these times when it is cold, all kinds of plants and animals that need the warmth, they cannot live anymore. They get extinct. And this has happened all over Europe. But there is one place where this has not happened, because the deep Black Sea has provided warmth and rain, and the Caucasus Mountains, they worked like a kind of walls to keep the house warm and humid. And in this way, these species, these different plants and animals could survive and could develop and could become much more rich, much more diverse than in other places. And that is actually the reason why the Colchic forests and the wetlands are so important. The humidity had the fact that it is always raining here, also in the extreme cold periods, has taken care that also special wetlands have to be wet, of course, that they could survive and they could develop here a very special peatland type. A peatland is a wetland where plant material does not rot away, but it heaps up, it accumulates to thick layers. That is a peatland. And here in Colchis, you have peatlands that are only fed by rain, that makes heaps in the landscapes, hills in the landscapes, that are always wet. You have the situation that is high and wet. Normally it is high and dry. And that makes actually Colcheti such a special area. And you have here plants and you have here ecosystem types that do not exist somewhere else in the world.
Okay, my name is Angie and I'm from Australia, and I work in Australia for the National Parks and Wildlife Service in New South Wales.
What is your mission in Georgia?
My mission in Georgia is I'm here with one other colleague, Josephine, and we have come to Georgia to have a look at the Colchic Rainforest and Wetlands nomination. So that's something that the Agency for Protected Areas has nominated to go on the World Heritage List. So we come here as part of the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, or IUCN as they're called, because they give advice to UNESCO and the World Heritage Committee about natural heritage. So for me, I'm here as a representative of IUCN in a separate thing that I do for my not to do with my work in Australia. I'm here separately, and I come here because I've got World Heritage knowledge, and we have to come and have a look at the area. We've visited 4 national parks, and they're the national parks that are the protected areas that are going to be part of the nomination. So we had to go around, we had to put on big gumboots and walk through wetlands and bogs and mires, and then we walked up to the mountains in Kintrishi National Park. We went on boats and we got to go out and see some of the beautiful nature that you have here in Georgia. So that's been our mission, and it's been a lot of fun, and we've met with lots of locals, and we've met with mayors, and we've met with monks, and we've had the Agency of Protected Areas look after us and take us around. So it's been a good mission. And we've got to meet a lot of good Georgian people and eat lots of good Georgian food, and we've been very well looked after.